Hello, beautiful Leos. I'm Sunny, and this is a general collective message. It's possible it's not for you, but if it is, please like the video. It's truly appreciated. Also, feel free to leave a comment below. I reply. I love the interaction. And if you're interested in any of the messages from me, there's a link in the description below to my other channel, whole different playlist. Ooh, and sometimes I will do a extended, just a bonus incentive. And I do have cash prizes too with raffles and things that come along with the channel. Just so you know, it's not just about a message because I'm just a messenger, but the interactions appreciated because it helped me, get to some monetization one day. Yay. So let's get to the message for our Leos. I got a little wizard on both your intros, Leo. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's get to your read. You can skip through if you wanted to where you hear the shuffling. But this is for Leos. Strongest message I see. Enough with your shenanigans. That's how I had to start to read over, is because my dog was interrupting. Ooh. Okay. Card jumped all the way over here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So, for some, goodness gracious, that Four of Swords let it be known that not only took a break or cut communication, it was necessary for some to have peace, needed rest. I had to shuffle again, because that just jumped out all willy-nilly. Let's keep going with the read. Let's see for Leos, please. Okay. Silver lining to the cloudy days. It shows for beautiful Leos. What's going on with Leos? Now all of this stuff want to jump out. Nothing but major arcanas. Could you believe this? Nothing but major arcanas. I gotta tell you what I see. I see that someone here is doing something differently because the trust and love you have for this person has shifted to where it's no longer an option that you see someone differently, emotionally unhealthy, to the point where someone see that it's best to detach because you see it's interfering with your happiness, because someone here, it feels like trying to throw you off with something to trigger your emotions. Yeah, so you don't see what you need to see about the relationship changing drastically. Signs I seen was Gemini. Who else was there? Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Aries. It's a bunch. It is a bunch. We're gonna see, because there's a lot of major arcana showing up for you. Sheesh. Okay, so this is why the Four of Swords showed up, because somebody in the past was losing sleep, and again, cutting off communication was necessary to get peace, and it feels like it was the last resort, because you kind of was trying to see what else could be done before you got to this decision. Leo. Let me just say, the less you interact with this person, the more you get back in your zen. of this Queen of Wands energy. Like, yeah, it felt like it had to be where you went quiet so you could recharge. Yes, focus on your day-to-day, the things you need to do for you. Yep. So, again, some of you was losing sleep because you know this was inevitable. This was going to happen eventually. Oh, yeah. This Wheel of Fortune, I'm not sure, again. Okay, somebody's taking the initiative because it became too difficult. This Wheel of Fortune was in reverse saying, you know, things was not turning in your favor. Every time there was an attempt to work something out with someone so secretive, I just feel, you know, good and well, all that underlying deception wasn't going to work at all. It just feels like this was happening eventually. Yay! Oh, so it do look like you're moving forward with Leo here, Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Let me just say, even with the Nine of Swords coming into reverse, because somebody here is going to stop losing sleep once you get the information that you're looking for. For some of you, you're looking for that information you need, and it's coming soon. To where this is why some of you is being quiet, moving slow, because you're waiting for that information to arrive that you need. Because I do see, like, for some, it's background checks and whatnot, even to the point where I do see, for some, you might like give off this energy as if, you know, where you might engage just to let them feel comfortable enough to tell on themselves. Either way, that's where you're getting your confirmation soon. That's what's showing up. Okay. Yeah. Now what it shows is Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Emperor in reverse. Somebody who lack vision, you know, will always mess up the dough. Would always someone here who it just feel don't have a plan, action, just feel like lack experience. Again, closed minded. It definitely feel you can't invest in them because they're going to jam it up. It feels like, yeah, someone knows they got to prepare so whoever this is don't affect what you're building, because it look as if this person who lack vision and insecure, they're coming in strong. They're coming in strong. But it just feels like for some of you, you know where that's going to go because I already showed you before. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn is here as well. I was going to get some clarification. I want to see what else comes through for our beautiful Leos. Alrighty. I'm going to start with the major arcanas and then everything else will... Yeah, there you go. Somebody definitely doing some background checks. Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, I do see somebody laying low because it feels like someone was expecting, somebody manipulative was expecting you again to try to manipulate you into doing more instead of being more clear. It's like they're taking a wrong approach here. So you've got some day-to-day activities or responsibilities that bring you joy. But it just feel like even with this person here who want to take the initiative to return, they want things like to quickly go back to where it used to be. But it just feel like for some you wish it was that easy because you really wish that applied to you coming out the emotion that they put you through. But you had to work through it, and as they should. Virgo energy is here. Yeah, you taking an initiative, I see, because the access to hurt you is no longer there. And for some, the whole thought of this family dynamic to where you could trust something for the long term has shifted because of someone action, because of how someone communicate. Now where I see the strength to protect your precious investments is super clear, super strong here. And I think this is why you don't engage with what you don't trust, because it's something that's so precious that you don't want to be caught up in this or consider collateral damage. Capricorn is here. That's why you're taking a rest. Because again, whoever this person is and how they move, you it feel like you don't even like who they're associated to. For some, Gemini shows up, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. Either way, it definitely show that whoever this is, they got comfortable because they got away with, a lot of respect without doing the work associated with it. But it feels like when they try to return with that same type of energy, it's just more or less you let it be known that that title that they hold or whatever seat they thought they sat in is not there anymore. It's not available. Okay, let me get some oracle cards for Leo. Oracle card. Let's see. Let's see. Strongest message for our beautiful Leos. Let's see. Let's see for Leos. All right. Ooh. Every time I jam up a deck, a cut, I gotta shuffle it one last time. Pardon me. Hmm. All right, Leos. Memories comfort us. So for some, there is a nostalgia that comes from, I believe, this could be a family member, or I really feel like family or someone you knew since you was young. So it's difficult to let it go, even though you did a lot on your own. It's not like they really held this nurturing energy, even down to that bear. That bear is not doing anything providing comfort to the point of it being. It's an inanimate object. Now, even when I see this tiger, this gives me Leo energy. It's strength, but it shows better alone than in bad company. Mm. And it looked like even with it, you're supposed to be the one that's the threat. Look what's happening in the background. People at war, and you just letting them do what they do. You're not gonna let them deflect or be like, or make things to where they take it out on you. Inhale, exhale. Get in your zen, because it do look like you're a hard worker. So it shows that you have to take care of yourself too. I don't care if you don't like me. Again, this is somebody here that I do see very comfortable in your skin enough to know that, look, you was genuine and loving because there was a history, a past, someone you cared for. But once it's shown that their character is questionable, it's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I keep seeing this unicorn energy of you got this glow, because it feels like once this is off out of your way, it's like endorphins. Like Somebody here feel unstoppable, magical. Yeah. Once you realize somebody here didn't have a genuine nurturing energy and how much you was able to get done on your own, the feeling of any limits of what you could do or getting approval is not there for you. Okay? That's what I see. Love and light. Laters.